Hello, welcome to our gentle yoga class. 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket will be helpful today. You can use a towel instead of a strap, books instead of blocks. So let's sit down comfortably on our mats, maybe on your blanket or a bolster. You can sit cross-legged. You could be sitting on your heels or legs open. We were looking for a nice, beautiful length in our spine. Start pressing your sit bones down. Just scanning your body head to toe. Soft gaze. And gently take one deep inhale through the nose. Lengthen the spine towards the sky. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. 2 more like that. Deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale, lengthen the spine all the way to the top. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Start breathing through the nose, seal the lips. If it feels comfortable, blink your eyes closed. Noticing your breathing pattern. See if you can lengthen your inhale a little bit more. Lengthen the pause on top. And then lengthen the exhale. Lengthen the pause on the bottom. We're going to do about 5 to 6 rounds of breaths. You can do it with us or you can do it with your own breath. If you want to stay with us, exhale everything out now. And inhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, pause on top. Exhale through the nose. 2, 3, 4, pause on the bottom. Continue, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause on top. Exhale, releasing the shoulder blades down, sit bones towards the floor. 4, pause on the bottom. Inhale, spine lengthens. 3, 4, pause on top. Exhale, releasing the tension, letting go. 3, 4, pause on the bottom. Next couple of rounds with your own breath. Keep lengthening the spine. Exhale, keep releasing, letting go anything that doesn't serve you at this moment. Noticing thoughts, emotions, sensations that are coming up. And silently go to the seat of an observer, just noticing the thoughts, pattern, or emotions in pattern that's coming up without interacting. So this is the most advanced part of your practice, staying connected to the sound and sensation of the breath as you go in and out of your poses. If you notice the thought patterns, take your attention away, gently, with love for your body, for yourself, come back to the sound of your breath. Noticing and releasing, letting go. If you have ujjayi breathing or deep nasal breathing, start cultivating that. If it's new to you, it's just simply a restricted breath in the back of your throat, gently fostering a beautiful ocean wave sound in the back of your throat. And blink your eyes open with your next inhale. Bring the arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers and push the palms up as you press the sit bones down. Big inhale. And then exhale, open the arms to the side. Bring the hands behind your hips. Inhale, push the ribcage out, gently elevating the chin towards the sky. Big inhale. And exhale, come to a neutral spine. We're going to come to your hands and knees. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Next inhale, you're going to pull the heart forward, slide the shoulder blades down, tip the If you want, tuck the toes. This is your cow pose. Exhale, push the palms deeply in the floor. Tops of the feet, push onto the floor. Dome the spine, squeeze upper arms, chin tucks to your chest. Next inhale, pull the heart forward, slide the shoulder blades down, and tuck the toes, tip the tailbone. Exhale, dome the spine, tail towards the floor. Tuck the chin to your chest, release and let go. Once again, inhale, feel like when you're opening that heart, you're really receiving all the wonderful things your way. Exhale, pushing the floor away, releasing, letting go. Anything that doesn't belong to this moment. Continue to open up your body to cow. Inhale. Exhale, dome the spine. Next inhale, you're going to bring the big toes to touch, open up the knees to the side. You can keep the blanket or put it away. And then same thing here, inhale to your cow, option to release the pelvis down. You're going into a deeper back opener, and chest opener. And then exhale, dome the spine, send the sit bones back to your child's pose. Next inhale, start gliding your chest across your mat, going a little bit deeper as the body is warming up. Exhale, pushing the mat away, sending the sit bones back to your child's pose. Next inhale, sliding the heart forward. Option to bring the feet towards your hips. Your heels and big toes touch. Slide the shoulder blades down, release the hips down. Exhale, dome the spine, pull the belly and send the sit bones back. Let's do that one more time. Sliding the heart forward. I feel like a seagull across my mat. Open the heart, shine it through. Maybe feet come towards your hips. Exhale, dome the spine, push the floor away, send the sit bones back. Next inhale, gently come to your tabletop, and then exhale, start creating nice, beautiful, deep circles with your hips to the left and to the right. Just start exploring the movement, your body here, and allowing your body to release to the sound of your breath, to the motion. Deep, long inhales and exhales, just breathing through the nose, lengthening the breath. Breath is the most important part of your practice. It will bring you to present, to the magic of now. And then when you're ready, you're going to release yourself to child's pose. So I'm releasing hips, 20 heels, walking the hands out, pressing the knuckles down, wrap the armpits down, spread your shoulder blades, breathing through the back of the lungs, lower back opens up. Long, deep inhales and long, deep exhales here. Just turning inwards a little bit deeper in your child's pose. A little mind check. Are there fluctuations in the mind? No judgment towards your mind. Stay present through connecting to the sound of the breath and sensations of the body. And then noticing the thoughts from the seat of an observer without interacting with them. Let's walk the hands to the right. Wrap that left armpit down. Big stretch on that left side, sending that left sit bone towards the left heel. Big exhale. Next inhale, walk the hands to center. And all the way to the left, wrap that right armpit down. Send that right hip towards the right heel. Big inhales and exhales. Next inhale, hands to center. Come to your hands and knees. Bring the knees under your hips. Strong arms push the floor away. Gently bring your torso forward. Pull the belly button in. Bend the elbows to a nice gentle push up. Elbows hugging the lower ribs. And then bring your torso down. Slide it up through. Lengthen the legs, tops of the feet on the floor. Your forehead touching the ground.
So keep the hands under your shoulders for the first one. We're coming to baby cobra pose, Bhujangasana. And then start pinning the 10 toes down, activating your legs. So I'm lifting the kneecaps off the floor, my quads are engaged. Now start pushing the front of the hips down into the floor. Next inhale, like a turtle, gently coming out of its shell, lengthen the neck forward, big inhale, and exhale, roll the shoulder tips back and down, pull the heart forward, and gently bring the chest up. Big inhales and exhales here, staying your 3 breaths. Celine is coming to a gentler expression of the pose. She has a very sensitive lower back. So knowing your body, honoring the body where it wants to be. I'm rolling the shoulder tips back and down. Shoulder blades are pushing down towards my pelvis as I am pushing the front of the hips down. Back of the neck nice and low. My gaze is towards the mat. And then exhale to release. So the next one, we are going to bring the hands to our lower ribs and roll the shoulder tips back and down, sliding the shoulder blades down. And then pushing the front of the hips down. That will lengthen your tail. And pull the heart forward, big inhale. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down. Once again, lifting the heart forward and up. And sliding the scapula, shoulder blades back and down. Hips press down, your pubic bone presses down, and that lengthens my lower back as my 10 toes pin down. One more breath, and exhale to release. Last one here, either come to your baby cobra, lift up, or deeper baby cobra, or maybe hands towards the back, coming to your locust pose, Shalabhasana, and then once again, rolling the shoulder blades back and down, pull the heart forward, back of the neck nice and long, crown reaching the front of the mat, option to float the feet off the floor. Now counter that by pushing the front of the hips deeply into the floor, feel the length in your lower back, and big toes pulling away from your heels. Feel that length. So legs are pulling away from the pelvis as I'm pulling away the torso away from the pelvis in the opposite direction. I'm giving length to my body on the front and the back, and I'm rolling the shoulder blades back and down. I'm pushing the back of my arms, my triceps towards the ceiling. One more breath here. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Hands under your shoulders. Scoop the belly and push yourself to child's pose. Big inhales and exhales. Next inhale to your tabletop. Tap the toes. Walk the hands towards your knees. And then gently lift the knees off the floor. We're coming to a nice ragdoll forward fold, holding onto our elbows. Now, yogi's choice, if you have any health issues such as glaucoma, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, you may not want to bring the head down like this. You may want to come to a nice 90-degree fold, which is beautiful, perfectly fine, honoring where the body wants to be. So you choose. You can use the hands on your shins. You can use blocks here. If you're coming to a full inversion, let the head get heavy, bend the knees, hold on to your elbows. If that feels good, you can always bring the hands to the floor. This inversion is very, very stimulating to the relaxation response. So it's actually very calming for the body at a physiological level. So really go deep into that nasal breathing here and gently connecting with earth. Feel the sense of gravity, those natural forces pulling you down, pulling the crown down as you press the four corners of each foot deeply into the floor and start lifting the back of your legs gently up. And now keep doing that, fan the toes out, and keep pressing the feet deeply into the floor and gently peeling yourself from the floor. Keep continuing your deep nasal breathing, long deep inhale, long deep exhale, like a ragdoll, we're coming out.
Then very slowly stacking up your vertebrae. One vertebrae at a time, we come to mountain pose. Just changing the vantage point here. Taking a moment to recalibrate, and we're going to walk to the front of our mats. So feet under the hips, which will give you better balance and equilibrium. You can bring them together if that's what you're used to. Finding your mountain pose, fanning the toes out, pressing deep into the four corners of each foot. Make sure that you have equalized the pressure there. You're not leaning to the left and right. And then shooting that earth force up through your arches, through your legs, through your shoulders, and then scooping the belly in and out, kneecaps lift up. And then using the exhale to release the shoulder blades down. So there's a release going on in the body. You're connecting with earth, but there's a lift going on also, using that rebalance effect. Chin level to the ground, crown reaching up towards the sky. Soft gaze. Let's bring the arms up. So bring the arms back, nice semicircle, and all the way to the top. You could have the palms touch if you want, your Urdhva Sthasana. Exhale, hinge from your hips to your Uttanasana, deep forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up to your Ardha Uttanasana, shoulder tips back. Exhale to your deep forward fold. Inhale, soft knees, come all the way up, and then arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart, to a nice, beautiful mountain pose. Inhale, once again. Urdhva Sthasana, bring the arms up, stay with breath. Exhale, hinge from your hips to your Uttanasana. Inhale, come halfway up to your Ardha Uttanasana, shoulder tips back, heart glides forward. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, soft knees, come all the way up to palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart, to Samasthiti here. We're adding on to this, adding some twists and side bends. So inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, you're going to bend the elbows, push the chest out to Prana Mudra. Nice chest expansion. And then inhale, come to a nice neutral spine. And then exhale, you're going to twist to the right and bend the elbows. Hips are nice and square. Twist is happening from the rib cage to the right. And feet are facing the front of your mat. And then your elbow, right elbow is gliding back. And then your left elbow is also gliding back. So there's a bit of a chest expansion, but you scoop the belly in and out. For those of you who want more, you're going to open the arms, right hand towards the back, left hand towards the front, or keep the cactus arms if you choose to. Beautiful. Next inhale, bend the elbows, come to center. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen the arms towards the sky. Exhale, keeping the hips nice and square to the front of your mat. Rotating from the ribcage, which is kind of tricky, right? And then rotate towards the left. And pushing that left elbow towards the back, and pushing that right elbow towards the back. And then option to open the arms, scooping the belly in and up, and feeling that nice extension of the left arm and the right arm forward. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the elbows, lengthen up. Inhale, come to center. Next inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, close that left palm. So palm, left palm facing the floor. Hold on to that left wrist to your side body bend. Gently hold on to that left wrist with your right hand and gently pull that left arm towards the right as you close that left armpit down. That's going to protect your rotator cuff and really protect you from infringement. So keep the arm closed as you do the lateral back, but open up the chest parallel to the front of your mat. So pressing both feet down, keep lengthen up from the lower back, lengthen up from the belly, scooping the belly in and up. Strong legs, inhale, exhale, and releasing the left hip towards the left and releasing the body to the right. Beautiful. Inhale, come to center. Exhale to the other side. Close that right palm, open up the chest,
Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, releasing the body to the left, swaying that right hip to the right. And then once again, I am bringing the rib cage parallel to the front of my mat, but closing that right armpit. Legs are strong, big inhales and exhales. Then inhale to center, exhale, hinging from the hips. We're going to come to our deep forward fold. We're going to stay there for a few more breaths in this one. Release the back of the neck, crown towards the floor. Start wrapping the inner thighs back. Feel the opening of your sit bones towards the side. Keep lifting up from the back of your legs. Big inhale. Exhale, keep releasing the crown, back of the neck to the floor. Deep inhales and exhales, allowing the breath to deepen your fold. Back of the neck nice and long. Releasing the crown. Releasing the upper body to earth. Little mind check here. Are you present in this moment? Can you connect to earth a little bit more, pressing four corners of each foot, lifting up from the hamstrings. Big inhale, exhale, releasing the crown towards the floor. Beautiful. Inhale, come halfway up, pull the heart forward. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, soft knees, come all the way up to your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart, Samasthiti here. So let's do that movement with breath going through each stage. Bring the arms up to your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bend the elbows, push the chest out. Inhale, nice neutral spine. Exhale, rotate to the right, bend the elbows to your rotation. Staying here for 3 breaths. Maybe open the arms to the sides and feeling that nice freedom in your chest. And then start squaring the hips to the front as you take that rib cage towards the back. Beautiful. Now next, inhale, bend the elbows, come to center, lengthen the arms up. And then exhale, rotation to the left, cactus arms. 3 breaths here. Maybe open the arms to the side, feet facing the front. One more deep inhale and exhale, maybe gaze towards the back. Beautiful. And then inhale, hands to sky and bring the arms up to center. Big inhale here. Exhale to your lateral bend to the right, scoop the belly and up. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, hinge from your hips to your forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, pull the heart forward. Exhale, deep forward fold, release. And soft knees, inhale, come all the way up to palms meet. Exhale, hands to your heart to Samasthiti. So we're going to come to a nice pyramid pose. Right foot facing the front of the mat, left foot at 10 o'clock. I would say about 2 or 3 feet apart between both feet. And now turn your torso to the front of your mat. So your hips are square to the front of your mat. So you will need your blocks here. Make sure you have your blocks or you can have a chair if you choose to. Now you're going to bring the hands on your hips. Lift up from your pelvis, big inhale. So exhale, start pushing that right hip back, left hip forward. And then bring your body, torso forward towards the floor. So it's less of a forward fold, more of a reaching to the front. Your spine is lying nice and long. Now roll the shoulder blades back and down and send the hands back. So as if you're flying here. Back of the neck nice and long, scoop the belly in. Now bring your crown to the front. You feel like your crown is pulling away from your shoulder tips. And then keep scooping the belly out. So you can stay here, you can keep the hands on your hips. Keep wrapping that right hip crease back, left hip crease forward. So your hips are on the same coronal plane here. If I had a string, you would go through both hips here and just without budging.
And if you want more, you're going to bring the hands to your blocks. And then keep pulling the heart forward, sliding the shoulder blades down, pressing the heels down, and then maybe come a little bit lower. So this is a pose that really has a gentle heart open. So there's a bit of a cow here, the cow pose that we practiced in the beginning of the class. So you're pulling the heart open, gently sliding the shoulder blades down, back up the neck nice and long. You're growing long in the torso as you're pushing both heels down, using the exhales to release, inhales to lift up from the back of your legs. So pressing the big toe out, pinky down, heel down. Next inhale, really use the inhale to lengthen those muscles in the back of your legs, your calf muscles, your hamstrings up towards the pelvis. Exhale, keep pulling the heart forward and down. At any time, if you want to release the back of the neck and upper back at this point, once you have the point of resistance, as long as you're lengthening the lower back in this pose. See how that feels for you. Beautiful. With your next inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, pressing both feet down, hands on your hips, and inhale, come all the way up. Then change the legs. Left foot facing the front of your mat, and then right foot at 2 o'clock, squaring the hips front, rise up from your pelvis, strong core, scoop the belly, and roll the shoulder blades back and down. Big inhale, lengthen, exhale, bring the torso down. You're hinging from the hips. There's a sense of gliding forward, back of the neck nice and long. Crown reaching the front, and your shoulder tips and kind of releasing towards the back. See how where the body is going here. So you're not attached to how the pose looks like. You always want to come down and get low. See if you can keep your body nice and long here without doming your spine first. And then keep pressing both heels down, pulling the heart forward, and squaring the hips nice. In the same corneal plane. When you're ready, if the body has access to that, you can bring the hands to the blocks. Remembering that's not the goal. You can pause, stop, where the point of resistance is. And then keep breathing into that, enjoying the journey rather than the final goal. And then keep pulling the heart forward, inhale. Exhale, keep rolling the shoulders back and down, keeping the hips square. And then at any time, if you want to release the back of the neck, and then maybe gentle dome in the upper back, as long as you're keeping the lower back nice and open. Beautiful. Next inhale, pressing deep into the four corners of each foot. Come up halfway, exhale, hands on your hips, and then inhale to come up. And we're going to bring the feet together to a nice mountain pose, recalibrate. And take one deep inhale and exhale here. And then next exhale, bend the knees, take your props with you, and open up your left leg back and turn to the side of your mat. Could be your right leg, so depending on how you're facing us, facing this video. So my toes are nice and open, my heels are inwards, and I have my props in the beginning. So a couple of hip openers here. We're going to bring the arms up, and the arms towards the corner, and my toes are facing away, heels inwards, big inhale, and then open mouth exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms, bend the knees. Let's do this about 4 or 5 times with our own breath. Inhale, lengthening up. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Bend the elbows to your goddess pose. Last 2. Last one. And staying in this pose. So some of us call this goddess pose, which I prefer, or horse pose. Pressing the heels down. Feel that you're pushing the inner thighs back, scooping the belly and up. Your spine is nice and long. Big inhale here. And then with your next exhale, you're going to lengthen the arms to the side, and then gently lengthen the legs, and then pivot that back foot inwards, coming to a warrior 2 stance. And then bend that right knee, find your warrior 2. And then inhale back to your star. Exhale to your warrior two. Inhale back to your star. Exhale to your warrior two. Staying there for a few breaths. Strong arms. Back heel pressing deeply down. And feel like you're rolling towards the outer edge of that back foot. Your hips and shoulders are aligned. Front ribs to back ribs. Sliding the shoulder blades down, releasing to the ground with each exhale. With each inhale, lengthen the spine up. A few more breaths here, seeing through the horizon with a big, brave heart. Feel the expansion of the heart, freedom in your collarbones, your chest. Big inhale and exhale, feel the release and letting go towards earth, as well as any emotional, mental release you need at this point. Use this pose to really recalibrate and cultivate strength. Now open up the front palm, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides down, lengthen that right leg. Big stretch on that right side. And then exhale, hinge from your right hip, bring that right hand towards your right shin to your Trikonasana triangle pose. This may be a good place for a block if you have a block handy, or hand on your shin, scooping the belly in, and then rotating the ribcage towards the side. You can bring that back foot in if that feels easier for you. And then feel that you're lengthening both sides of the waist and rotating through the ribcage towards the side as you open up your collarbones, shooting those arms towards the opposite direction. So what we've been working in this practice, gentle rotations and expansion of the upper body. Feel that energy from earth towards the sky. Maybe gaze towards your left hand. Feel that your core is working. One more breath. Strong legs. Scoop the belly in. Inhale and rise up. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to star. You're going to cross the arms, pivot the feet, and then come to the back of your mat. Exhale to warrior two, facing the back of your mat. Inhale to star. Exhale back to your warrior two. Last one, inhale. Exhale, enjoying your warrior two, back of the mat. And the same cues, shoulders are aligned with your hips. Your front knee is aligned with the ankle. You're pressing deep into that back heel, and you're rolling towards the outer edge of that back foot, engaging the back of your thigh. Strong core, soft gaze. Feel the release with each exhale. Feel the lift with each inhale. Front ribs knit towards the back ribs, and seeing through the horizon with that big open heart. And then open up the front palm, reverse your warrior, stretch that left side, lengthen that left leg. Exhale, hinge from your front hip to your Trikonasana to the left. Left hand on your left shin, right arm up, scooping the belly in and up, gentle rotation towards the side. Arms reach towards opposite ends. Maybe gaze towards that right hand. Big inhales and exhales. Strong legs, you're lifting up from your kneecaps as you bring your torso parallel to the side of the mat. The back hip is nicely turned in. One more breath, strong core. Inhale, come back to your warrior two and reverse your warrior, left arm back. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Next inhale, come to your star. Feet are nice and parallel to each other. You're going to interlace the fingers, lower back, push the chest open, big inhale, and then exhale, hinge from your hips to a nice deep forward fold. Crown towards the floor, shoulders lift away from the ears, and press four corners of each foot deeply down, lifting up from your kneecaps, lifting up from your hamstrings, and keep releasing the crown down. One more breath. Inhale, come halfway up. Nice long spine. Hands on the floor on your blocks. And then gently swaying your body front and back with a nice long spine. And then taking a moment to find a release in your lower back here. Inhale, forward, exhale, back. Feel as if you're massaging your spine against the blue sky, like a surrealist painting of a Dali. Big inhales and exhales. And then finding stillness here. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, rotate the ribcage towards the left. From the left hand on your left hip, gently open the body to the left. Option to open the left arm to the sky. Scoop the belly in, using the exhale to deepen your rotation if the body wants to go there. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Maybe wrap that left arm towards that right hip crease if that feels good. One more breath, sliding the shoulder blade down if you have wrapped the arm, or lengthen the left arm up. Exhale to center. Big inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we rotate to the right. Right hand on your right hip, or right arm up, or some of us will want to wrap. Using the inhale to press the feet deeply into the floor, lengthen the spine. Exhale, scoop the belly in and deepen your rotation. Use the breath to connect with the body, even at a deeper level. Beautiful. Exhale to center. We're going to finish our standing routines with a one last forward fold, hands on the floor, crown towards the floor, back of the neck nice and long. Maybe walk the hands to the other side of the mat. And gentle bend in the knees, pressing four corners of the feet deep into the floor. Inhale, lift up from the back of your legs. Feels so good. And back of the neck nice and long. Crown towards the floor. Maybe chin tucks to your chest a little bit. Feel the sense of freedom this inversion is giving to your body. Use each exhale to release and inhale to lift up from the ground using the strength of your quads, your hamstrings, your calves. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands on your hips. Then inhale, come all the way up. And then gently bend the knees and bring the feet together. Just recalibrating here in Tadasana. And now you're going to turn towards the front of your mat and take your straps and lie on your back. You may want to keep the blanket handy, then putting the blocks away. And let's come to a nice Upasana. This is a pose where you're lying on your back, you hug the knees to your chest, and deep hug to your knees, deep inhales and exhales, and then hold on to your kneecaps. Start massaging your lower back by rotating your knees to one direction and then the other direction. Feel the three corners of your sacrum, the left hip, right hip joint, and your tailbone. Maybe putting extra pressure there, see how that feels for you. And then when you're ready, you're going to walk the hands towards your ankles or to the outside of your feet and come to a happy baby pose. So a happy baby pose is a big hip and hamstring opener. You have your knees towards the floor, soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Some of you may have your hands on your shins or back of your thighs, your hamstrings, which is perfectly fine. Just getting some release there in the hips. And you can rock your baby. Beautiful. You're going to bring the sole of the left foot on the ground and right ankle on top of the left thigh. And then gently push that right inner thigh out. Getting a nice figure four stretch. You're keeping that right foot nice and flexed. And then thread that right hand through towards the back of that left leg. And flexing the left foot, push that right lower arm inside that right thigh. And then bringing that left thigh inwards. Some of us will not need to do this. If you're getting a nice stretch without lifting your left leg, enjoy it. Some of us will have to do more. So more is not always more in yoga. Really listening to your body. Just finding that tranquility, that
sanctuary in your mind as you go in and out of these stretches, connecting with your body with love, without any judgment. Beautiful. Bring that left foot down, hug that right knee to your chest. And then let's come to a happy baby again. And then going to the other side, bringing that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Nice figure four, pushing that left inner thigh out. And then either staying here or interlacing the fingers behind that right foot, gently bringing that right knee towards our chest. Flexing both feet, release the shoulders, soft eyes. We're gently preparing ourselves for Savasana, our final relaxation pose. These are our final stretches in our class. So take a moment to really notice where your breath is. Is it soothing? Is it long? Long, deep inhales and exhales as you create more space in your body. Beautiful. Release that right foot down when you're ready. Just one hamstring stretch, right knee to your chest, and then take that strap, put the strap on the sole of that right foot, and bring that leg up and down just a few times. And then kick that right heel up towards the ceiling to a nice hamstring stretch. Feel the support of earth behind you, pushing the heel up and away. And then if you want, lighten that left leg out. Big inhale and exhale. Keep kicking both heels out and away. Big inhale and exhale, microbending that right knee. And pinky towards the floor, open that leg out towards the right, strapping your right hand as you push that left hip down, kicking both heels out and away, rolling that left shoulder down, that scapula presses down. Next inhale, bring that leg up to the sky, strapping your left hand to a nice rotation. Soften that left leg here and come to a nice twist. Right arm to a T, chin towards your right shoulder, externally rotate that shoulder, collarbones opening. Once again, feeling the freedom in the body here. Beautiful. Inhale, roll to your back. Just change the legs, keeping the strap where it is. Bring that left leg up. Right foot on the floor, kicking that left heel up and away from the pelvis. Feel that the hamstring is pushing out towards the sky. Soft chest, soft jaw. Exhale, microbending that left knee, maybe going a little bit deeper. Let's bring that left leg up and down. We didn't do that. Let's do it a few more times before we go into a deeper stretch. And then let's go back into our stretch option to lighten that right leg out and away from the pelvis. And going back into our deep ujjayi breathing, kicking both heels out, finding that radiation through the heels, radiating that energy out through the crown and the heels. One more breath, big inhale, microbend in that knee, going deeper into that hamstring. Pivot that left foot, bring it to the left, open it up, kicking both heels up and away, pushing that right hip down. Then exhale, scoop the belly in, bring that leg up and over to the right. To a nice deep rotation. Left arm to a T. Soften that right leg. Externally rotate that left shoulder. Taking big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll to your back. And then release the left leg from the strap, put the strap on the floor, big hug of your knees to your chest. Bring the arms to a T, take the legs up towards the sky, shake them out. And then soles of the feet on the ground, open yourself up to Savasana. Palms facing the sky, release the upper body towards the lower body. Hips get heavy. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Let the eyelids sink. Feel the gravity and support of earth against your body melting into earth. Your heart is soft. So either stay here for the next 5 to 10 minutes. This is a great pause to recalibrate in the mornings, evenings, or in the middle of your day. Or we're going to stay here another 30, 40 seconds if you want to come out of it with us. Completely release and let go. Next inhale, take it in to wake your body up. Wiggle your toes, fingers, bringing motion to your body. Start rotating your hands, your wrists, one direction, other direction. And take your arms towards the back. Point the toes to the front, big stretch here. Inhale all the way in. Exhale through the mouth, knees to your chest. Big hug. Drop the knees to your comfortable side. Bring the top palm down and push yourself up ever so gently to a sitting pose. Cross the legs, hands to your heart. Gently bow your head to your heart. Taking a moment to honor the time you've given to yourself on your mat today or this evening. And take the practice with you off the mat to your life, to a more centered existence, to a calmer existence, to an existence with space and love. Namaste, my friends. We bow our heads to our heart. Till next time. Thank you for joining.